Have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to say something or do something so bad, but fear got in the way? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you a couple different ways I like to deal with fear. What's going on, y'all? I'm Bro Rod, the inspiration guy, where the goal is to get you thinking about how you're thinking. So in 2015, I made one of the hardest decisions of my life. I left a job that was safe, steady, secure. I was there for 11 years, and after 11 years, I knew this wasn't the place where I wanted to retire. This wasn't a place where I wanted to spend the next 10, 20, 30 years. And I would always tell people the reason I left Napa State Hospital because my heart wasn't beating hard enough. Now, of course, this decision was a heavy one to make because I had the fear of what other people would think about me. I had the fear of other people's opinions, or I had this fear about what if I left my full-time job to do what was on my heart and it didn't work. So let me start by sharing with you a couple different acronyms when it comes to the word fear. So the first one, and the one I would hear a lot, is false evidence appearing real. So think about that for a moment. False evidence, meaning something that really isn't there, but it's appearing as if it is. And how many times have we been in a situation where we thought someone was gonna think something, or we thought someone was gonna do something, and because that feeling was so strong, we believed it to be real. And because we believed it to be real, what did it do for us? It prevented us from doing it. Now, the other acronyms that I heard when it comes to dealing with fear, and there's two. The first one is face everything and run, right? Face everything and run, or face everything and rise. Yes, face everything and rise. So when I think about fear now, I ask myself, am I gonna run away from what's going on, or am I going to rise because of what's going on? Which makes total sense now, because you would always hear growing up, or I would always hear growing up anyways, face your fears. Don't run away from it, run to it. So ask yourself, every time the feeling of fear, that false evidence appearing real, comes up, do you face everything and run, or do you face everything and rise? And one of the questions I would get all the time from friends, family, and coworkers about me leaving the hospital job would be, what if it doesn't work? But my question was, what if it does work? So if you're in a situation and you're not sure if it's gonna work or not, just get out of the mindset of what if it doesn't work and start asking yourself, what if it does work? And 5 years later, despite all the ups and downs, especially in the current situation we have with the coronavirus and the pandemic, all the different transitions and pivots I'm having to make, I still wouldn't change it for a thing. I'm still in the mindset of face everything and rise. I'm still in the mindset of what if it does work? Matter of fact, I took it another step further, and instead of saying what if it does work, I took out the what if and just say to myself, it does work. So I'm here to tell you, if you're in the same situation I was and you weren't sure, take the leap, take the jump. And I will say this, I thought that was the only leap of faith I was gonna have to make. I thought that was gonna be the only big jump, but just to find out that there were many more jumps to make. But after making that first one and seeing where it's landed me, seeing where my life is today, I wouldn't have it any other way. Which is why it's so important for me to share my message for you to realize that you were created for greatness. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.